What's up, guys? Episode 1, first ever Outside Dog podcast, and we're so excited to explore what we have. And to the right of me, I got my co-host, freshman phenom, Kate, Cotty, Bucket, Point Guy, whatever you want to call it. How you feeling today?
I feel good. How you feel?
I'm chilling. I'm very excited to be here. Got a great episode. To the left of Cotty, we got the top dog. We got DH, the original outside dog, Mr. Mohegan Magic.
Oh,
How you feeling today, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, Dari. I'm feeling great. Thanks for having me on.
For sure. We just want to, give a chance for Hoya Nation to find out who Coach Haney really is off the side, man. You know what I'm saying? And so tell us a little bit about where you're from.
Okay, so again, my name is Darnell Haney. I'm from Miami, Florida, a little section of Miami in the south part of Miami called Paran. I went to Miami South Ridge High School, went to college at Florida A&M, and then I was working as an AAU coach. I was working as first I was an engineer. I was working as an engineer and an AAU coach, and then I got into teaching and coaching. I was coaching the high school boys team, assistant coach of the high school boys team in Orlando. When I first got out of college, I was working in Orlando, coaching the AAU team, and then one of my players played on the high school team. So I ended up going to Jones High School in Orlando, and I was an assistant coach on the boys' side there. We were very successful. We ended up going, maybe in the 2 years I was assistant, we might have been 48, maybe 48 does, maybe like 8 or 9 losses. We ended up losing in the championship game my second year too. I don't know if you guys remember, Brandon Knight used to play for Kentucky and stuff. So he played at Pinecrest down in Fort Lauderdale. So we lost to them, and then I got a head coaching job about an hour away from my house in Groveland, Florida. The name of the school was South Lake High School. And I go in to my first day of teaching. I was teaching and coaching. I go in my first day of teaching there. I walk in the classroom. I was teaching Algebra 1, just a couple class of 21-year-olds, right? But in any event, we end up, I go into class and I look on the front row and I look at everybody's feet. Everybody got cowboy boots on. So I was in a different element, but we had a great run. I was there for a year. And then that year they moved us they were a 4A school before I got there. When I got there, they became a 6A school. And the 6A school that was in our district was, we had all of the good Orlando teams, Dr. Phillips,
Okay.
Olympia, all of the really good boys teams. At the time, Shane Larkin was playing for Dr. Phillips, and then Olympia had a bunch of good players. That was the year that Olympia was really good. They had a young man by the name of Sherwood Brown that played at Florida Gulf Coast with the Dunk City group, right? So those are the ones that went to the Sweet 16. In any event, I was there, but my son was just born. My son Caleb was just born. So it was back and forth an hour every morning, and it was a lot. You know, when you're a high school coach, you do a lot. You got to do the concession stand, making hot dogs, popping popcorn. So it's just a lot getting back and forth home. So we got back. Maybe I'll get back at 1 in the morning. They had to leave back out at like 5 in the morning to drive to the school. So in any event, I chose to come back. My wife was like, dude, you got to do something.
Yeah.
Right, you got to do something else. So I came back and I was going to be an assistant again on the boys' side.
Cool.
And the principal asked if I wanted to coach girls basketball. She brought me in the office like, would you be interested in coaching girls basketball? I said, no. Not doing it. I don't want to do it. I think they're going to be pissed at me. I don't know if they can handle me, right? It's not going to work. And she told me to come in, and I want you to see something. So I walked over to the gym with her, and there was this young woman. She was a ninth grade, she was a incoming ninth grader coming in, and she was playing against the boys, and she was just annihilating the boys, like step backs, in and outs, 3 balls. And I'm like, this is the ninth grade. So I look at the principal like this. I said, you know what? We might be able to. So that's my journey at getting into girls basketball. So I go into that first season. The team had won 5 games the year before. And we go into that next season, we go like 500, make some noise. And then the second year, we go to state championship.
Yeah.
We did well. Third year, we go again. And then I got a call in like April from former head coach after the second year, I got invited and interviewed for a job at Jacksonville University as an assistant under a lady by the name of Jill Dunn. So Jill Dunn was the head coach of Jacksonville at the time. And then after my second year, and I was like, I looked at the team, I looked at the film. I was like, I don't think I want to do it.
Yeah.
So the next year, I get a call next year we were going about our thing. I had a farm system going. I had the middle school coming in. We were going to be rolling for about 8 years.
Yeah.
And I knew that. So I had numerous college coaches coming in and out. And then this young lady, she was an assistant at Clemson, came in. And I wasn't thinking anything of it. She watched practice, whatever the case might be. And she calls me back after the season, after the third season, she calls me back. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I remember you came into my practice and all that. She asked me if I wanted to go and help her out at Jacksonville. I'm like, Jill Dunn, not the coach of Jacksonville? She's like, no, I just got hired as the head coach at Jacksonville. And it was Coach Yo at Ole Miss.
Okay.
So I went to Jacksonville. I wasn't going to go because it was a lot, right? It was a lot. Move my family, take a big pay cut, right? But I wanted to be a college coach. And my wife told me, she usually tell me to man up. So she was like, dude, you want to be a college coach? This is your opportunity. You could always go back and be a high school coach. And I did that, took the pay cut, went up there, had some success. First year, we did about 500. Second year, we did well. Third year, we won the conference championship.
Yeah.
So third year, we won the conference championship. Fourth year, we do well again. And then she gets a call. She's getting calls from all over the place. She actually gets the job at Ole Miss. And then she gets the job at Ole Miss. I interview for the job at Jacksonville, and I get the job at Jacksonville. Get to Jacksonville, have a great 5 years with them, but it was just time. I had been there for 9, 10 years.
Yeah.
It was time to move on, so we parted ways. And I was trying to get my assistant the job. My assistant at Jacksonville, I was trying to get her an assistant job here with Coach Tasha at Georgetown. Coach Tasha had just gotten this job, and I was trying to get my assistant an assistant job with her. I was probably going to stay in Florida and go to one of those, P5 in Florida and do something there. But Tasha said she wasn't going to be able to hire my assistant. She didn't think she fit what she wanted to have going on. And I'm like, okay. So I didn't think anything of it. 2 weeks later, Coach Tasha calls me and asks if I would be interested. Like, whoa, move my family, do all that.
Okay.
I didn't know if I wanted to do it. She was like, come up and see the place. So I came up, met the people, saw the place, felt like we could recruit here. Felt like Georgetown was a brand name. Felt like something that we could kind of get going. I called her back. I said, you know what? I think we're going to be able to do this, just like I told the principal. So I came in, did this. We came in the summer. We were rolling in the individual workouts. And I wasn't thinking anything of it because Tasha was just back and forth. I'm thinking she went back and forth to like pack.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Stuff. And it turns out she was sick and she was going through some things. And unfortunately, Coach Tasha passed away.
Yeah.
And then it crushed me. I had known Coach Tasha through recruiting, crushed me, but I knew it was something that these young women, they needed some type of rock. Right, they needed some type of person to be there for them and make sure that they had a great experience here. It's one of the things that we want to make sure our young women have. So in any event, we get here, we go in, we mourn, and then we get to work.
Yeah.
Right. Just got to work. It just kept working, kept grinding it. Got some built an identity, built a program, built a team that was all about love, caring for each other, and making sure we did things the Georgetown way. Family. And here I am now.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
I feel like your whole entire journey, like none of it was linear. You know what I'm saying? You always had to do a little side step, little Euro step to get where you needed to be.
Absolutely.
So just thinking about your entire process and how basically you got to keep dreaming. You got to dream that God placed in your heart, and you got to keep at it even when the adversity comes.
Absolutely.
I want to know, where does that stem from?
I think it's like my upbringing, my belief. Like I used to be the dude, 11 years old. I dribbled the basketball. Mile and a half, 2 miles. There's Haney out there. Dribbling that ball. You know, I'm dribbling and I'm getting to the park. The dude that too little, he couldn't play, but when he was little, he was talking trash out there. You know, like it just stems from like I just truly believe what God has for you, He has for you. And one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't understand is you got to just put your head down and work. And right, like at the end of the day, whatever it is that you want, it can be achieved, but you just got to really, really work. And a lot of us have to work. A lot of us outside dogs have to work even that much harder because of the situation. Like I'm from Pariah, Florida. I didn't go to a big time BCS program. I'm just a testimony to just putting your head down and working, man. And I'm excited about our group this year. I think we're going to be an amazing group that really encompasses the identity of Georgetown, the family, the love, the mentality of we ain't gonna let up. We ain't gonna quit. Gonna keep coming every single possession, every game, every practice, every staff meeting. That's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we continue to put pressure on us, on ourselves, so that we can put pressure on the rest of the world. And at the end of the day, find a way to use that basketball and use our light to shine on the world.
Sure, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So I know you played basketball at Southbridge, you know, when I was in high school. Last year we beat them. So like just playing basketball, like growing up, how you said you were outside dribbling the basketball, like always clearly love basketball. So that transition from playing to coaching, like how was that?
So the crazy thing so you know in high school you got the community service to graduate, right? So my community service was coaching basketball. It's crazy. I had like 9, 8, 9, 10-year-olds. I'm teaching them how to like play basketball.
Yeah.
So that was my community service. So I had a good time doing that because it's what I love. So I've been coaching basketball like for a long time, right? Even as a teammate, like so 10th grade, you might not be playing that much, right? And my buddy, lifelong friend of mine, is having trouble with some stuff in a game. So I'm like telling him, while I'm on the bench, I'm telling him after the timeout, like, hey, try this or do this or whatever it is the case may be, just kind of helping him grow. He's a much better scorer than me. So I'm trying to help him do it.
Yeah. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Man, so we're going to get into our first segment.
Okay.
So, you know, we like to call this Beast Out the Leash.
Okay.
We outside dog. We ain't got no leashes around here. So we have
you got to keep them on the tree now.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure they're
My question is, we need you to name 3 outside dogs that wore Georgetown uniform.
And Male or female?
Male or female?
Ooh. I'm going to go with Alonzo Mourning.
Okay.
Alonzo Mourning was a serious outside dog, played for the Miami Heat, outside dog as well. I'm going to go with here that played women's program. Let's go with Sugar Rogers, right? Sugar Rogers was an outside dog. I remember hearing stories about Sugar Rogers. They used to be out running a lot of sprints. She'll be like, "Woo, I ain't come here to run track."
Yeah.
She said, "I ain't come here to run track." And then the third one would be, of course, I got a couple of them. I would go Adam Iverson, right? Outside dog. I feel like he wasn't the biggest, right? But I feel like he was one of the toughest. He was really tough. And then now, right now in her element, and even when she was a player, Monica McNutt. So Monica McNutt, she was just going at it with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to be an outside dog to go at it with a mogul in the communication industry like Stephen A. Smith. So those are some of the outside dogs I think that donned the Georgetown uniform.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Monica McNutt, we only want dogs in this pod, so
We got to get you on.
gotta get you on. Come back home. Got a seat for you. But also, we want to get to know what you're thinking off the court. So I need you to give me 3 outside dogs that don't play basketball.
Ooh. Good question. The first one that comes to mind for me, he's my favorite actor, Denzel Washington.
Oh,
Denzel Washington. Automatic. That's the first one that comes to mind. Denzel Washington is one, I think, not an athlete, right?
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce. Beyonce is outside, right?
Shout out Beyonce.
Beyonce is outside dog. I think how sometimes she might just drop an album and nobody knows.
Yeah.
Right? Just out the blue and everybody, I feel like that's something that an outside dog would do. And then, man, it's just, man, that single parent, right? Like they're just figuring it out, or that group of parents that just figure it out, don't know how they're going to put food on the table, but they just find a way to figure it out. Kids still well-groomed, kids still go to school, kids, they find a way to figure it out. We got a lady that works at our office, Miss Gail. She gets in here at 6 a.m. in the morning, right? Works her butt off, and then she goes home, picks up her son, takes him to practice, takes him to whatever activity, and then she's back at it at 6 a.m. in the morning. She provides. Plus, she make a mean jerk chicken.
Yeah.
Jamaican descent, mean jerk chicken.
Yeah.
So I just think that group of parents that, it can be 2-parent home or single parent home, no matter, but just somebody that finds a way to figure it out, man, and isn't giving anything with a silver spoon and work for everything they got.
Here's what that. Yeah. I think a lot of people don't understand what an outside dog is. Right? I think on the outside looking in, we have this mantra, and a lot of people think it's just charges or being in the help and knocking down the 3-ball, but an outside dog encompasses a person as a whole. Like,
absolutely.
So I just want you to let the people know what an outside dog is, because you're the outside dog.
Yeah. So outside dog, a lot of people have this question, right? And one of the things that you have to be outside dog, you have to be resilient, right? Resilient, be able to get through things that are hard, right? Not quit. Relentless, right? In your efforts to be the best person you can be. We love here in this program, as players, we love high character gym rats.
Yeah.
People that's going to be of high character that I can trust with my children, right? That's going to get in there and work every single day. That's okay to be part of a team, part of a group, right? And does not need the silver spoons, right? The dog you keep outside isn't pampered, right? The dog you keep outside may have to have an extra coat of fur because it's gonna be cold out there.
Yeah.
Right? They don't have the luxury of the AC or the heat, right? They don't have the luxury of that. So what they do is, because they don't have that luxury, like, they figure it out, find a way to adapt, and they're okay with that.
Yeah. Cotty. So I have a question. Who is Coach Haney the recruit? How did we get Cotty out?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Okay.
So before I came here, obviously I love Georgetown. My dad, my whole family is very like strong with like academics. My dad being a teacher and everything. So, Georgetown is notorious for being a great academic school. But I talked to my AAU coach, like she had mentioned Coach Haney before. And he's from Florida, we're from Miami, South Florida.
Yeah.
But when I came here, I really just felt like I had like a connection like with the coaches, with the players, like it was like clicked like automatically, and then it was just like a vision that I could just see myself here. Like I felt like everybody was like very accepting, not knowing me like as a person like fully, and like they're willing to like get to know me, being very like friendly with my dad and everything. Like I feel like for a team, I just have to be like very family like oriented for me to actually like play the way I feel like I know I can. So just like even like if I felt like I was going through something like at home or like something was happening back in Florida, I knew that I could have like a great support system being like miles, like hours away from home. So then, Haney was just very like that dog mentality though too. I was ready for that. I should be as a player, like I feel like I'm just gonna go and get at it like regardless. So I like what his like morals are, team.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I could fit in. So
Love it.
I think that a lot of people say that their program is family oriented, but like generally Georgetown women's basketball feels like your grandma's house on Sunday. And all your cousins in one place. Your family says like if one go, you all go. One wrong, we all wrong. So I think Georgetown women's basketball literally encompasses that, and I think it starts with Coach Haney, just being as selfless as he is and just caring about the person at the bottom as much as he does at the top. And I think that is spread throughout our entire program, and it's a reflection of why we are and where we get. But going into this next season, man, we cultivated a great roster. We got in that portal a little bit. Got up to the portal. We got on the road with the kids. We got the aerial games. So talk to us a little bit about what you're expecting going into this next season, because we came off a high last year.
Yeah. I'm expecting our young women. So first off, we've been able to go in, win in that portal. We got 2 winners, right? People who have been there. They were high character and they were chill at some. Like right now, Sim is probably in there shooting 600 makes right now.
Yeah.
Right? Chad is going to get in after class and work on whatever it is she works on. Right? So we were able to go in the portal and get that. And then we were able to go the high school route and get some talented kids. And we got this one right here, the playmaker. She just makes plays. Don't know how she does it. She just makes plays, right? And then we have Amanda Jobiwe. Crazy story about her. She paid her. I knew she was outside dog. She paid her own ticket to fly up here and work out from California. Cook Dari and work out. Right? So I knew she was going to be a very, very great piece to what we got. And you got Jada McBride. She's the brain. Super high IQ. She's a go-getter. She can post. She can shoot the three. She can play the point. She can do whatever, right? And we got Jada Wilson, Agent Zero. She's like a superhero, right? Like, so she can seem like this meek person, and all of a sudden, kabloom, Make sense? And she'll go in, hit some threes, get to the rim. She does just so much. And then you have, last but not least, you got Alexia Dawgs. She's the energy, right? High energy, very skilled, can play the 3-4. Sometimes she has to play the 5, right? But she's okay with it, tough. She's gonna get right back up. If she gets knocked down, she's gonna get right back up every single time and go at it. So excited about that group. And then we got our nucleus, right? We got the injured Kelsey Ransom back, which is really, really a big thing here at Georgetown. She has an opportunity to do an amazing thing individually, but the reason why she wanted to come back and she wanted to do something as a team again, she wanted to continue to leave her legacy. We got a lot of great pieces, man, and I'm excited about their attitude, their growth, just over this short amount of time, and their ability to handle hard things, right?
Yeah.
When things aren't going their way, right, which I make happen a lot, right? They think I cheat in practice, but I make happen a lot. When things aren't going their way, they get back up and go at it. So I'm expecting this group to be the toughest, tightest team in the gym every single night, and go at all of these things, to go all of these games, all of these practice, to be the toughest, tightest team in the gym, or the toughest, tightest team in the gym. Usually,
Let's go.
wins.
Yeah. Cody, what are you most excited for this season? So what's that time?
It's about that time, yo. It's about that time.
I'm ready. I'm just ready to win. And I feel like we can get to the tournament this year. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
on the court, we heard about it. But who are you? What kind of person are you off the court?
I'm really chill. I think I'm funny, right? I think I'm funny. Some people wouldn't say I'm funny. I think I'm pretty funny. I just like to chill with my family, man. I like to get out and just hang out. And I just want to make sure I spend as much time with my family as possible. In this business, you don't get a chance to spend a lot of time, as much time as you want to. But I just enjoy every ounce I get. Just like this morning, I'm able to take my kid to school. I enjoy that. Taking them to school, making them breakfast, being able to do that. It's important to me, right? Because they're important to me, right? And then what else? I shoot a little pool at the house, right? Play cards, all that, man. I'm like, oh, well,
Yeah, that was a great description. That was a great description to share.
yeah.
What is next day, next play being you?
Oh man, next play is being able to, regardless of success or failure, treating it the same, right? Have a great game. We might play really, really well. And I need to make sure the next morning that goal and I work out,
Then
right? I need to make sure that I take my kids to school with a good attitude,
Yeah.
right? But then we play a game and we might lose together. And I need to make sure I get up in the morning and I make sure I work out, take my kids to school with a good attitude. Because a lot of the things and a lot of the trouble that we have, we're supposed to have.
Yeah.
Right. I just feel like we're put in that position to handle those things, because that situation is probably going to come up again.
Yeah.
And you learn from that situation and you grow from that situation and you apply that situation the next time you see it. An example would be, we might be playing a team, like I had this defense, right? And I used to run basically out of bounds, okay? We used to get torched in it, right? Torched. I mean, like 3. I'm like, yeah, right? And we lost a game in it. So, right, it was crucial. All right. So it wasn't me I didn't just get out of it because that's what we did, but one of the things that I learned was how to beat it.
Facts.
So the next time when we play somebody that ran that defense, then I know how to beat it. Right. So that situation that I was in, right, helped me for another situation. So I just feel like you got to go into everything kind of with clean slate, short memory, like a quarterback, right? Cornerback get bombed. They think about getting bombed last play. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to get bombed in the next play, right? So you got to have a short memory.
For sure. Well, on this pod, it means a little something different to us. So we need to know how short your memory actually is. And so we're going to spit out a few words, right?
Okay.
And I need you to tell me the first thing that comes to mind. You don't have time to process it. Think about 1 second.
All right.
Okay.
1 second.
1 second.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Florida.
Love.
Okay.
Dog.
Outside.
Okay.
Kelsey.
Engine.
DC.
Go, baby. Hey.
Okay. What you mean? Scene.
Walk it, talk it. Walk it like you talk it. Walk it like you talk it. Yeah, that's what comes to my mind.
I expected you did pretty good. That was pretty good. I was kind of skeptical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, before we get to next, I need you to tell Hawaii Nation what they should be expecting, not only from you as a coach moving forward, but your team forward.
Good question. So, me as a coach, I'm going to make sure that I'm there for our players. I'm going to make sure I guarantee them the opportunity they're going to graduate. We're going to give them a great experience. One of the things that we make sure we do is we equip our young women with skills and tools for life. Yeah, we can teach them how to come off the ball screen. Yeah, we can teach them how to shoot the ball and how to read pick and roll coverages. But the biggest thing I want you to be able to do as a player and as a person is be able to navigate life, figure it out. You need to know if your tire pop when you're driving down Canal Street, right? If your tire pop, you need to know how to change the tire without having come Haney, right? Dad, Mom, right? Write a check, deal with people, talk with people. That's a big thing with me. I think learning how to adapt and navigate life is one of the biggest things I can teach. At heart, I'm really a basketball coach, and at this level, it's really a professor. So I'm just a professor of basketball, just teaching you how to do that. And I'm using basketball to help you with your life. I want to see 10 years from now, I want to see our young women just prosperous and able to grow so they can give back to the program, give back to the outside.
Yeah.
And the last thing we want to do, we're going to win. Now, our teams, we're going to rebound. We're going to defend first and foremost. So we're going to defend first and foremost. We're going to rebound. We're going to run. We're going to share it. We're going to let it fly. We got some people that can let it fly this year. And we're going to have fun doing it.
Facts.
We're going to have fun doing it. So you're going to see fun. You're going to see people out there playing with joy, people out there playing with passion and enjoying the opportunity to be able to be on that floor and represent Georgetown and Hawaii Nation.
It's amazing. Well, Hawaii Nation is very excited to have you. Guys, we asked y'all to ask Coach Haney a few questions on Instagram. You guys definitely showed up. You guys are really excited to
They showed up. They showed up.
They did for sure.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a few.
Okay.
All right. So the hometown hero, Jada Wilson. She's a hot commodity around here.
Correct.
The fans want to know, how do you plan to use their DLB native?
The superhero. She can just do so many things. She's so good. And she just doesn't understand how good she can be. She shoots the three at a high clip. She can play the one. She can play the two. She can guard, right? She's going to be a really big asset to our program. You'll really do great things in Georgetown. I'm excited about her.
They're saying, they know you're a Florida boy. They were going through those followers. They see you follow Wingstop. What are your go-to Wing players?
Yeah, Chief Haney and Lemon Pepper. Lemon pepper. I gotta go. Every time I go to Wingstop, I'm gonna get lemon pepper, 10 piece. But like, Wingstop, they got expensive.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's steep.
But they got this wing spot here. What's the name of that spot?
No,
No, wing.
America's Best.
America's
I knew
Best.
you were talking about.
They got these.
I knew you were talking about
They
that.
got these. They do Old Bay sauce, right? It's so Old Bay, honey Old Bay. That's what they do. So I've been on that a little bit, but I'm still trying to true to my lemon pepper, baby.
So bone in before boneless.
Absolutely.
God, you eat boneless?
Boneless is chicken nuggets. Boneless is nothing but chicken nuggets. I respect it. I put that bone in every time.
So, Kelsey Ransom coming back, final year.
Mm-hmm.
The fans want to know, is this a potential year that we can see Kelsey Ransom build a big third year?
Absolutely. Like I asked everybody, is water wet? Right, is the pig pork? She's just the consummate Denise player of the year. She can score it. She can just willed us to wins. She's gonna continue to do that. She's a great leader by example and doing a lot by voice now. But I just think if she's not, if she's not on, she finds a way to help us win regardless. So I think that's what a player of the year does. It helps a program go to new heights. I think she definitely has a chance to do that, and definitely has a chance to be player of the year, especially in my eyes, especially in the eyes of the people around this program.
Shit. People understand your resume. They want to know what's been more exciting, coaching women's or men's basketball.
Ooh. Listen, so coaching men's basketball and coaching women, this is the only difference. Basketball is basketball. This is the only difference. If I tell Connie, hey, Connie, I need you to go shoot 50 free throws. Connie gonna go in there and she gonna shoot 50 free throws. If I tell Dari to go in and shoot 50 free throws, Dari's gonna be windmill dunking. Right? So they listen, right? And because they listen, sometimes it's a good or bad thing because they listen. They want the actual, factual, exact thing. And basketball is not an exact sport, right? So, but I enjoy coaching both, but I enjoy coaching women more.
Gotcha. They know they love Jersey kids. They want to update on Lily.
Oh, Lily is she had an injury last year. She was coming on. She had an ankle injury that kind of set her back a little bit. Lily's been great. She came back, kind of ready. She's shooting the free throw, finishing plays. One of the biggest things is her defensive prowess. I texted Lily and I told her, I was like, I'm just so happy to have you back because she brings a toughness and a defensive tenacity to us that helps us in more ways than she even knows. So I'm excited about Lily. I'm excited about what she brings to the table in her own way. Everybody in this program brings what they bring to the table in their own way, and that's the beauty of this team. That's the beauty of this program and how our staff has gone out and gone to grab pieces, right? And all those pieces put together can make a beautiful masterpiece. Pablo Picasso.
Yeah. All right. Sounds like they want sauce a little bit. So somebody said, what's the foundation of your defensive principle?
Well, good. Foundation of defensive principles is what we got to continue to work on is being able to guard one-on-one, right? I think one of the things that has changed in the game is it used to be where you had two cactuses sitting in the paint, so you could kind of defensive slide and you would have help automatically because they was packing the paint. Now these offenses are spread. There's nobody in the paint, so you got to be able to guard one-on-one on the perimeter. If you can guard for 3 dribbles on the perimeter, you feel like you're in great shape. So we work on that every day, right? Every day, working on what happens when those things, when that person gets beat, right? And what we do when that person gets beat, knowing that it's your job to make sure you guard your yard and be able to guard in your distance, one-on-one without foul. Good question. That's a basketball head
I
question.
watched basketball.
Yeah.
Then when I know when you're going to get on the road and start recruiting from Jolways, what is that, 25, 26 class?
When I'm gonna get on the road. Every day I can, man. Our staff is out now. Looking for 25 and 26, or you're looking for 27s, looking for 26. 26s, we want to make sure we bring in those high character gym rats that are going to help us take this program to the next level.
Yeah. And last but not least, this is an in-house question.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you who said it, but they want to know what brand of lotion does your gym?
Good. So Jergens, but I really like the pink baby lotion, right?
That's a throwback.
The pink baby lotion, that's my deal. Now, they're talking about me because of my ankles. I'm just letting you know. I wear ankle socks and they be looking at my ankles. They need to stop watching it. It's right. Great.
We got a lotion companies.
And we need I need
DMs.
an NIL lotion company. I need an NIL deal, man. We gotta show how it goes from dusty ankles to moisturize.
Shout out EOS though.
Yeah, shout out to
with some lotion. We need some for Haney too. So get some for Haney.
Definitely. Well, this has been amazing, man. Our first episode.
It's been great.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to do it any other way. Top dog, giving Hoya Nation a chance to talk to you personally.
Thank you.
We don't really get a chance to touch head coaches a lot of times, but we're out here just with the community, with Hoya Nation. Well, just to be able to do this pod has been amazing.
Thank you. This has been great.
How are you feeling?
I felt great. I felt like this was a great first episode and, ready for the next.
For sure, yeah.
Hoya Nation, it's going to be good. I can't wait to see you guys. Our first game is November 6th. We need you guys to pack McDonough. Come see the show. We're excited. Y'all have a good one.